everybody was doing it. All my friends that I was spending time with were using it, and it just became the norm. It was part of the scene, and so I would use it as well. And I rapidly, do you know what, I've stopped using Strava. I stopped using it maybe about 6-9 months ago, something like that. I can't remember the last time I recorded a ride on Strava, and I just wanted to tell you why I've stopped using it, really. I would say this has happened on more than one occasion, but I perhaps go out on a dog walk, and while I'm walking the dogs, I might be scrolling through my phone to have a look at perhaps a ride that we did, you know, let's say last summer. Did we go in June or July? Where was it? And I might be going to have a look and have a look at see where we were. And then I might put my phone back in my pocket. And on more than one occasion doing that, and then subsequently getting my phone back out maybe 10 minutes later to take a photo or to answer a phone call or something, I've hit start and stop on an activity, and I've now recorded a 10-minute activity or a 5-minute activity walking my dogs 200 or 300 yards up a hill. I get back from my walk and I've been given kudos, you know, I've had the old thumbs up, you know, basically your friends think that was a great activity. And you realise that actually kudos on Strava probably means very, very little. I used to go out with my mates and everybody be recording their rides on Strava. You get home and, you know, back in the early days, you're like, oh, I got a better time in that segment, or, oh, I can see you're still beating me there, or whatever it might be. But then it got to the point where, especially on our local rides, we never seem to be in much of a rush or whatever, and it's just social. Yet we get back and 6 people all upload their rides, and within half an hour everybody's just given a thumbs up to everybody that they were out with. And what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. I don't need 3 people to give me a thumbs up. I was out with them. I realise that kudos on Strava doesn't mean a great deal, and I know I've seen people on other social media platforms scrolling through Instagram and just hit like because it's all their friends' stuff. So I stopped doing it. The kudos meant nothing. I found there were people following me that I couldn't remember why they were following me, and I was following other people and I couldn't remember quite why I was following them. So I actually stripped out all my contacts on Strava, let's say 6 months ago, and I decided that that's it. I'm going dark, if you like. You know, nobody needs to know how much riding I'm doing, what riding I'm doing, where I'm riding, and you know, just it doesn't really matter. I have recorded 1 or 2 rides and 1 or 2 dog walks on Strava because I just want to record how far is that loop or something, or I'm just quite curious today how much climbing we do when we go to this particular location. And if we go on a trip somewhere and we're doing a big ride, then needless to say, I'll probably record it then, purely just for record's sake. But I'm not using Strava as a training aid. Maybe I should, I don't know, but I'm not using it as a training aid. And I don't think a lot of other people are either. I think a lot of other people just go through the motions. They go out on their bike, they hit record on Strava, they put a photo, they give it a title, and then it goes up and 30 people give them kudos. And while they do that, they go and have a look to see who else is ridden today, and they give them kudos. It doesn't add anything to my life. It doesn't really matter to me, so I've stopped using it. So anyway, so I don't use Strava, and that's it.